Wanna breathe, can't find it. Thought you were sent from up above, but you and me never had love. So much more I have to say. Help me find a way. And I wonder if you know how it really feels to be left outside alone when it's cold out here. Well, maybe you should know just how it feels to be left outside alone, to be left outside alone. I tell you, all my life I've been waiting for you to bring a fairy tale my way. Been living in a fantasy without meaning. It's not okay. I don't feel safe. I need to pray. Why do you play me like a game? Always someone else to blame. Careless, helpless little man. Someday you might understand. There's not much more to say, but I hope you find a way. Still, I wonder if you know how it really feels to be left outside alone when it's cold out here. Well, maybe you should know just how it feels to be left outside alone, to be left outside alone. I tell you, all my life I've been waiting for you to bring a fairy tale my way. Been living in a fantasy without meaning. It's not okay. I don't feel safe. I need to pray. Heavenly Father, please, Heavenly Father, save me. Oh, save me. And I wonder if you know how it really feels to be left outside alone when it's cold out here. Well, maybe you should know just how it feels to be left outside alone, to be left outside alone. I said, I wonder if you know how it feels to be left outside alone when it's cold out here. Well, maybe you should know just how it feels to be left outside alone, to be left outside alone. All my life I've been waiting for you to bring a fairy tale my way. Been living in a fantasy without meaning. Oh, it's not okay. I don't feel safe. I need to pray.
Huge thank you to our channel member, Jim Gemmell. Telling you now, I'm in a very, what's the best way of putting it? In PG terms, we'll go with very spicy mood. Spicy or spiky? Probably one of the two. Spiky it is. Yes, welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to your Friday night. Friday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. And I hope that you are well. Immediately off the top of the, top of the page, it is indeed a 747 cockpit. I told you not to expect much. Don't expect much at all. We're obviously very high up though because it's the Antonov 124. So let me show you. It's going to get noisy because we're at JFK. Boom! There we go. Turn it down a little bit. So we're at the cargo area where apparently an Emirates A380 is currently sat, which is weird. We are on board the Antonov Airlines Antonov AN-124, and we're headed from JFK over to Chicago. Flight time tonight is just under 2 hours. I haven't flown this, but I'm fully expecting it to fly just like the 747, so hopefully should be fine. However, it's a nice little exterior for us all to enjoy, and it's something different. So no hating on it. Not entirely sure what the A380 is doing here, because it is the cargo area, but there you go. Oh, Brandon, no. Not already. I've not even said hello to those in the chat yet, and you've already started. So there you go. There's our airplane for today. Should be a very good one. Let's get over to the chat and say hello to those that are there before we get moving on with the rest of the flight. So Gemma Rowe is there. Dom is there as well. He says, you're going to apply for World Hub Alpha. World Hub. Why do I feel like I reckon it? Is that to do with the sim? World Hub Alpha. Oh yes, I see. I don't know. It looks like it's too much faff. I'll let other people do it. It just looks like too much faff. I don't know. It means putting the effort in to make sure that airports look like... I can't be bothered. I don't think I will. I might do if I think about it properly, but I'm in a very spiky mood tonight, so my answer is no at this point, but I may change my mind. Brandon's there, although probably not for very long, with the dad jokes that are coming out. Lee Class, hello to you. Lynn's here.
Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet.
Wayne's here too.
Back streets back, alright.
Now he's pre-warned us like anyone's fucking shocked about it, but Jack's here. And apparently on the Westerns. Gail is here as well. Carl Crawford, hello to you. Bernice Thompson, hello to you. Hope you are well. Dogwood is here. Darren Graham is here. Everyone loving a little bit of Anastasia to kick us off this evening as well, which was good. Yeah, I haven't played that for a while. I've not heard it for a while myself. It's on my playlist, but I've not heard it for ages. Who else have we got in the chat? Jim Gemmel's there as well. He's already given 30 minutes, so here we go. It's off to bed for you. And anyone else that might be lurking, hello. So yeah, so it is a 747 cockpit. 747 cockpit, of course it is. With a very central view, which is very weird, because I think normally we should be about here. But it's a very central view. Now, I'm not entirely sure this does anything, and none of those buttons seem to work, so I'm not really sure what the point of this is. But okay. It's a very centralized view. It's bizarre. We are currently offline with normal traffic, so no thingy-majiggies today, no multiplayer. Although I have decided that tomorrow night's fiesta, which will be delightful, obviously we're doing Westray to Papa Westray, which means shots are involved. I'm going to make it multiplayer. So if anyone wants to join in and do some landings at Westray and Papa Westray and do some shots afterwards and join me, I'll put it to multiplayer so you can join in. Sound like fun? Sounds like fun. Right. So let's just have a quick nosy at the outside of the interior, and I'll show you some other little cracking bits and bobs that I've got too. Now it's a port. What they call a port from FSX. So a port is like an import. So this aeroplane was originally on Flight Simulator X, but it's been imported over to be made to look half decent for the Flight Simulator 2020. If we have a look texture-wise, I mean, you can tell it's a port. So if I just zoom to here, you can tell it's a little bit of a port because of the lack of quality on the textures. But that's what you expect for something from FSX. Otherwise, I mean, it's not horrendous. It's actually pretty good. So texturally, it's not too bad. It's got the shine, which is fine. It's what you'd expect, really, from like a port or an import from FSX. But if we go all the way back, it does look good. I mean, it does look pretty good. So I'll give them that at least. Right, let me show you some other goodies. If I press the tab button, aha! So we got no bar at the top here now, so we can do everything we need to on this thing here, which is pretty cool. So we can get things like METAR if we wanted to. If we no METAR available. Okay, so we obviously can't do that. But we can get things like we can change our position, we can change the time, the weather, etc. You know, like you would normally do, and you can edit the tiles as well. There's quite a few more on other pages, but we've also got another landing rating thing as well. So I'm curious to see where that ends up, because I tried it last night and it's around here last time, so we can actually see it on screen and it does pop up. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we might be able to see it. Otherwise, let's get. Okay, so it turns on, so at least that's something. What are the screens? Okay, we've got screens. You can instantly tell it is a 747. I mean, it is. It's a 747. But we don't mind that. Has it got these camera things, or? Yeah, it's got no panel views or anything else, which is a bit of a shame. But okay. But if we just zoom around here, we can have a look and see they've tried to implement the Antonov styling into it with the bits and bobs here. 2 seats at the back, dials and everything. They've tried to make it, you know, they've at least they've put the effort in, which is kind of the important thing. They've put the effort in, so you can't fault it. You can't fault it really. But we'll see how well it flies in a second once we've got everything up and running. So. Does the nose open? Unfortunately not. On the proper, there's an Antonov 225 proper one with the proper cockpit and everything else. I believe everything opens on it. This one, I believe, I mean, the fact that we're sat so far back is quite incredible, because we are sitting, yeah, that's not where we want to be. Yeah, I'm going to say that the door doesn't open. Not a lot of it is functional. Okay, cool. Right, well, let's crack on then. So it's very simple. It's not as detailed as the normal 747. So we can go for the APU, and like I said, the engine sounds aren't going to be of any use either. We'll wait for the generators to click and turn on. Let's go for fuel pumps. While we're here, we go nav lights. I'm not entirely sure what my cursor's stuck either. My cursor's stuck in like a crosshair. It's weird. It's weird. Not sure I like that. Let's go for that as well. Fuck it. Why not? Right, APUs are available. Let's have a look. Fucking thing ain't working. Right, I'm going to start pressing some buttons here. 2 seconds. I've got a feeling I'm going to press the wrong ones. So that's that. So is it? That's the mouse. That's the keyboard. That's the light. So where the fuck are you then? Which one are you plugged into? Is that you there? I'm not entirely sure what I've just unplugged. Right. There we go. Now we've got movement. Cool. Right, there we go. So there's our aeroplane. We're at JFK. Beautiful day here at JFK as well. Although whether the weather has actually kicked in or not, I'm not entirely sure, because I don't actually think it's like this. Yeah, live weather's what we want. Why did it kick in without the live weather? Very interesting. Alright, there we go. So we've got live weather, so it's kicking in. Give it time. Oh, it's actually snowing. There you go, it's actually snowing in New York. It's not clear skies at all. So I lied to you all. Sorry. Sorry everybody. Yeah, it's snowing. It's snowing in New York. I'm going to go into full screen. Right, so I don't believe we need to change anything else. If we go range. Yeah, flight plan's already in, so that's fine. It's based on the default 747, so that's fine. Parking brake is on. And trying to think if there's anything else here. Let's go 220 for speed. Captain Nashinator, hello to you. Hope you're well. Welcome along. Let's get 12,000 feet for that one. Right, so what else do we need to do for the default 747? What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Jeez, I don't need to do IRS. In-flight aviation as well. New names come into the chat. Hope you're well. Welcome along. We'll go beacon because we are going to be ready to push back in a minute. Everything else seems to be on, so I think we might be good. We might be good. Okay. Cool. In that case then. Oh dear, that landing is going to be... I mean, I don't know why we're sat so far back. What's the default view like there? Something like that. Right, let's go for it. Let's request our pushback, which we can do by pressing the tab button.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Let's go for it. Let's push back. Let's go for Phoenix Logistics. You sent me the picture.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
It is, isn't it? Gemma's like, now he's mentioned it, he's got to. I mean, it's a cooked pizza. Well, mind you, is it?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Is it a cooked pizza? Okay. We'll decide in the air. When we're in the air, I'll decide. I'll decide if it is. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that's properly cooked this time. But we will see. What's the weather like when we get to Chicago? 20. Okay, gusting 20 knots of wind. That could be cool. That could be interesting. Wicked. All right. So we're just waiting for them
Departure
to.
checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
There you go. Antonov and the Airbus in the snow. We're going for runway 4 left today, so we've got a bit of a taxi. I'm not entirely sure the lights are on either. I think that's another thing that doesn't quite work with this, is the lights. I'm not convinced the lights are on. I might have to do a quick check here, but I'm not convinced. Right, let's have a look. Got a lot of activity here at a very snowy JFK today. So, bloody Nora. Right, so we're going to go. I think if we push to about there, we can taxi out, maybe. There. That's the road. So, we're going to have a short pushback to about. Oh no, that's going to hit the plane, isn't it? Fuck! I've picked the wrong fucking place. Right, hang on. See, if that A380 weren't there, it'd be perfect. So it's a fucking flight sim, isn't it? Right. We'll go for here. We'll see what happens. Let's do it. Let's go for pushback. I'm not convinced the lights work.
Exiting from
Due to
exit
icing
tunnel.
conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Here we go then. Let's push back. Got to remember we are quite high up when we land. That's the only thing I've got to remember. Brandon's on 10.
It's off to bed for you.
Right, here we go.
Release parking brakes, please.
On the push.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions,
I need a
please
beer,
stand
I
by
need
for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
So I hope everyone's had a wonderful Friday. We've made it, ladies and gentlemen, made it to the weekend. We are doing a flight in the morning, as requested by Southwest Avgeek. On what should be quite... I've got a really itchy ear. Yeah, we've got a flight in the morning. Requested by Southwest Avgeek. I'll do that once we're in the air and sorted. I dread to think, but let's have a look. Oh, okay. We need the camera to... Yeah, we need to follow the plane. Oh God, stop. Please stop. Should stop. Yeah, buddy, just in time as well. Okay, I'll take that. Considering what that A380 is, I will take that. That's half decent. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all gravy. All right, let's start the engines up. You would do it as you would in a 747. It'll sound like the default 747, which for me is like one of the worst sounding planes like on the flight sim, if you don't have the real sounds. Oh. Lynn's got buffering. Apparently, anyone else got buffering? Shouldn't get any buffering at all. Right, let's confirm to GSX that we've had a good...
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Obviously just me then. Yeah, don't expect any real sounds out of this because you're not going to get them. You're not going to get them. God, it's going to sound so horrific. It's one thing I can't stand is the
Truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
the default 747 sound.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Hate it with a passion. Hate it. It's not buffering for Gemma. I've got my weapon of choice for tomorrow night, by the way. Managed to pick that up at Tesco's. I can't believe how much of a lack of options both Waitrose and a Tesco have when it comes to like shots. Like I can't actually believe the lack of options. So I had to go down the Wuss the Wuss route and pick up sours because it's the only thing that was on the bloody shelf. Max, who's here, says same with the Captain Sim 777. They have the 747s as well. They do, if you don't know how to mod the plane, which I mean I do, so I've got the real sounds. Should have gone local shop. Do you forget where I live? I think you forgot where I live. I think you did. I think you forgot where I live. I think someone's had a bit of a moment there and forgotten where I live. Rob's in the house. He says, "Hey kids, how's tricks in the play school today?" Local farm shop. It's not even close. Like, even if you say local farm shop, it's still not even close. Alright, so we've got rudder movement. We've got ailerons, and we've got that. Have we got anything to do? Have we got taxi lights? No. Okay, so that's the one. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I've just seen. Hang on. We had something then. What do we have? We've got. Okay, we've got something. Because that's. Okay, so we've got something. but it's not showing visibly. But it's just okay. All right. Maybe we do. It's just not aligned properly. Okay, so we've got something at least. So what do you do with all that spare time? I'll tell you exactly what I do with all that spare time. I put people like you on a minute timeout. Hashtag shots fired. That's what I do in my spare time because I've got so much of it apparently. Alright, parking brake off. Let's get taxiing out to 04 left at a snowy JFK. Here we go. Right, we're moving. We're moving. We should avoid that pole. Which we are. Going to be a bit of a slow one, this one. Just under 2 hours for our departure. Jack, what is your fascination with EasyJet? Here we go. Let's lumber this thing through JFK. Max is gone as well.
It's off to bed for you.
Ever since I've flown on them. Fucking hell, I'm glad it weren't Ryanair. Could you imagine? Right, looks like we've got an Icelandic 767 that's pushed back as well. I am going to have a quick nosy at our taxi. For 04 left. So we're going to take... take the left here. And follow it all the way around. Remember, this is where me, Gemma, and Swavgeek all parked for our flight. So we're going to head over towards 04 left. Carl says, is Emma with us tonight? She have not. So basically, do you remember I put in the chat that I needed to disappear? I was literally halfway through sorting the conversation for Emma tonight. And then I got called away. Then I wasn't needed. And so in the end I was just like, fuck it, I can't be bothered. So technically, yes, Emma is here. But she'll read out your super chats. But she's definitely here. I feel like we've taken a wrong turning here. Yeah, we have taken a wrong turn. Okay. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. Emma the part-timer. It ain't that. It's, well, it's literally just every time I get an opportunity to actually, you know, put a conversation in with her, something happens where then it takes the time away from it. And then, like with what happened earlier this evening, I lost my motivation to do it. So I was just like, I know she was supposed to come back, but I totally lost my motivation. We've got a Korean A380 at the gate, just there, you can see. As we lumber our Antonov out. Emma the part-timer. Time is precious, 100%. Worst thing is, though, is I do feel like I'm slacking with Emma at the minute, so I'm also fully aware of that. I know how much everyone loves Emma. Some people like more than others. Sebastian plays, welcome to you. He says the Antonov 225 next, please. I can get it, and I will download it. It is just learning to fly it. I'm not just going to haphazardly just go onto a stream and then fly a plane that I can't bloody fly. Then sit for about 3 hours working out how to do it, to do a 2-minute flight that I end up rage quitting over. I also feel that's a little bit of shots fired just then. Ooh, spiky. Spiky, spiky. No, we're on the right taxiway, which is fine. I do need a drink, though. Jim says slacking with Emma means when she does reappear, we have a right moody, pissed off Emma. To be honest, Jim, when isn't she? You know what she's like. Everyone's heard her. Every time I've had a conversation with her, she does tend to, you know, she's a bit of a loose cannon. Is Emma, but that's why we love her. She's never happy. Although, to be honest, I'm thinking about getting Dua Lipa back on, but I mean, that is rumours. I'm going to set the flaps while we're here to 5 degrees. Do they come out? Have we got flaps at least? I think we do. I can see the flaps have just come out. So we've got flaps at least, which is good news. We just don't have anything else. Slow her down a little bit, just see where we are. Okay, so not this one, but we're going to go for... Just got to make sure I get the right turning this time. You could always bring Jess Glynn in a standby. I'd rather not, if I'm honest. Just purely because... Jet 2 have ruined her completely. She's now become incredibly annoying. What do you mean Sunday? Oh, Sunday, the quiz. Yeah. I also know what I've just done here. I know exactly what I've just done. Yeah. Oh, fuck my life. Fuck my life. I wonder why there was no planes up here. And I now know why. I'm at the wrong end. It's fine. It's fine. I'm at the wrong end. I wonder why there was no planes. What was I doing? It's because we did it recently at JFK, and we ended up using 2-2. That's how you can tell I'm not with it. Fuck my life. As if I've done that. As if I have done that. Okay, long taxi, down to the bottom end, here we go. I cannot believe I've done that, but there you go. Ignatius, hello to you, hope you're well. Okay, no one told me about Christmas jet. Dom, I told you literally after the show. Gave you the date, dude. Jack says, believe me, that crown is coming back to where it belongs. Obviously not with you. Okay, we'll just pause here. We can. What? I was in. What? You can tell I'm not with it. Told and sending a precise calendar notification that include an automated 24 and 48 hour pre-reminder are two totally different things. I didn't realise you were so, you know, high maintenance on that front. I also can't tell if you're being sarcastic. There you go. So Delta A321. It's very busy here. Me, never. I'm sure you're being sarcastic, but I'll be honest, I forgot. Did you? Hello, what's happening here with JetBlue? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. It's a JetBlue mating thing going on here. We're gonna need to go past them. Yeah, lots of NatWest Air here at JFK. Much to my annoyance, we are going to need to pass them. Now, obviously Delta is going that way, so that should be fine. Just seems to be a JetBlue mating club at the moment. Get a room. Get a room. Yeah, Dom, where you off to? Where you off to? I definitely need a drink, I know that much. So I'll go grab one once we've taken off. I'm hoping that the last time when I came here last time, or when I flew off of this particular runway, there was a texture bug which was a little bit off. And it caused the plane I was in to kind of do a bit of a funny thing. Oh yes, of course. Dom is doing the Saab 340 retirement flight from Logan Air. Beautiful. Look how big this plane is. Big old bird. Sebastian says I found 2 apps on mobile similar to Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. What did you find, please? What ones? Infinite Flight and Real Flight Simulator, RFS. Okay, so Delta's going out. So what we'll do is we'll go for landing lights as well. Because Delta's going to go. By the time we get there, we can probably use the strobes. Wing lights on, logo on, because it's slightly cloudy here. Once we get out of the clouds, let's go for it. Any lights? Any lights at all? We've got a little. Okay, we've got wing lights, and we've got. I don't know what the fuck that is, but we've got something. We've got something. I don't know what it is, but we've got something. Max is be right back. Right, off goes Delta. So let's line up. I would sort of mute myself for this, but I don't think I really need to, because it is default sounds and there's nothing impressive about the default sounds. So I am just gonna go ahead and just take off with what they call an open mic. Carl Crawford gifting 1 Departure Lounge Members Lounge membership, and it goes to Brandon. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Stops Brandon having to spend money. Right, let's have a look. We've got JetBlue coming towards us. Now they will probably try and come in and take off. So what we'll do is we'll go 50%. We'll warm the engines up. And do we? Because I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that A330. And I'm thinking that A330 is going to cross right in front of us. In fact, no, he's not, so we're good. So let's actually go for it. Full beans. And it sounds like the 747. Here we go. Awful, awful sound. But here we go. We are rotating nice and early. That's the aeroplane wanting to get up then. Early rotation. We'll get the vertical speed down slightly. We'll go for the LNAV. It's better than no sound. I mean, correct. But it's just the default sound for the 747 on the sim is it's just atrocious. Let's pump the speed up. We've frozen. There we go. Here we go from the outside. Beautiful, there we go, out the clouds. For our Antonov, let's get the flaps up. Beautiful. What? What? Don't know what that was about. Beautiful. Look at the storm clouds there too, look. That is insane. Look at those clouds. It's because I'm pressing F12. What's that all about? No, go away. Yeah, it is. It's because I'm pressing F12. Why is that coming up? Current data settings will be lost and reset to... For what? For what? Beautiful. Look at that. Sun's hitting it right at the right time as well. Beautiful. No, nothing to do with storage. I don't know what that is. Quick nosy. Hang on. Hang on. Keyboard. Search by input. F12. Eye tracking reset. That might work it. Sure, why not? That's better. Hasn't come up now. Ideal. Okie doke. Full beans. As it's Friday night, folks, what kind of music do we have, or what kind of music shall we have tonight? Upbeat. Carl saying dance. We'll go for dance music. Logo does nothing. Wing lights off. If we go to there, let's have a look again. Yeah, much better. Much better. Wicked. Right, off we trot then to Chicago with our Antonov 124. Any games tonight? Not sure yet. Not entirely sure. What I do know is I need a bloody drink. So, I'm going to go and grab one. Let me put some upbeat music on. And then I shall be back in a sec. Have we actually got... Is it dance? Okay, no dance. We've got disco. But we want upbeat. So what we got? We've got house grooves, hype bangers, face melting dubstep. Do trance, techno. Carl's gone for disco. Let's kick things off with disco. Dom. Only for 50 quid. Told you I'm not depressing people for the fun of it. Alright, there you go. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to go grab a drink. Back in a minute. Jim says one of these days Dom is going to go, fuck it, here's your 50 quid. When he does, I'll play it. But until then, I'm not depressing people. So what do we think? Now that we've had a bit of an opportunity to observe it and give it a go, what do we think of the Antonov? Because I think if we can bypass the fact that it's basically the 747, if we can bypass that, then we can do some more flying with it. I think it's a nice little addition. What do you reckon? I think it's quite a nice little addition. Brandon says, I've only just noticed it's not the 225. Yeah, it's not the 225. Jack does owe a fiver though still. From the, when was it? The Virgin 787 flight? Jack mentioned, or he mentioned, no, when was it? No, it was. Because Jack mentioned, in 2 weeks' time I get to say what I want to say. And that was mentioning it. So Jack hasn't paid up for that yet. So technically, with the fact that what are we now 2 days in, so interest, that's £7. £1 a day, that's £7. Was it last night? Whenever it was, Jack. Well, it's a day or two, so Jack owes either £6 or £7. Dom says it's not Russian enough inside unless I see you looking at the controls going, that's all in Russian, that's all in Russian, I don't know what that means, and I ain't happy. Well, the only reason Dom, that I would get like that is if I downloaded the 225, loaded it in without looking at any of the controls, and go, I've got no idea what these are. Yeah, Jack, you haven't paid up for that one yet. So I think it's about what? When was it mentioned? It wasn't last night. If it wasn't last night, it's £7. If it was last night, it's £6. Otherwise, for everybody else, ways you can donate tonight are via Super Chat. £2, €2 or $2 or more. It was last night. Okay, so £6 then, basically. £6 is what you owe. You can donate via Super Chat, Super Stickers. The Super Chat is £2, €2 or $2 or more. Emma will read them out. Super Stickers range from 99p onwards. You can donate via Ko-fi as well, which goes straight to me, and YouTube don't get a single penny. You can gift memberships like Carl did earlier. It was Carl that did it, wasn't it? Yes, it was. That Carl did earlier. You can gift memberships or become a member yourself by clicking the link at the top of the chat as well. Or failing that, you can just support the channel by dropping a like. It is entirely up to you. Wayne says it's decent, something different. Carl says what's not to love about the Antonov. Interesting news coming out from today. Aer Lingus are ending their Dublin to Gatwick service from April. That is interesting. Brandon says perfect timing. For what? Oh, the trip report. Oh, he's doing a DOM. He's copying DOM. It's not a bad. It's not a bad. Look at the turn. Look at the turn. Yeah, buddy. Look at the turn. Look at that. Love that. That is cool. Soaring along the clouds. Don't like the word copying. It's more inspiration, actually. No, it's definitely it's definitely copying. Carl says, did anyone see the Kenya Air cargo delivery at Manchester today? In for a refuel, I believe. One of the stars of the year, apparently, already. Look good though. I do like the Kenya livery. Lee says he likes it. The first one I saw was Antonov Airlines Casablanca to Malaga. Ooh, I like that. We could probably replicate that as well. That sounds like good fun. Sarah's in the building. Hello to you. Hope you're well. Yeah, I've never seen an Antonov 124 myself. The only Antonov I saw was the Antonov AN-124, and that was last year at Newquay. But evening, Sarah. Hope you're well. Welcome along. Not the longest of flights tonight, just because we are trying this out. But should be a little bit longer tomorrow. Now, like I said, we are going to be doing a flight in the morning. Before our Westray, Papa Westray mess that we're going to be taking part in. And let me show you what that's going to be. While our Antonov cruises. No, I don't want that. Um, Jim says Antonov 124s were in and out of Prestwick regularly, managed to catch its big brother at Prestwick also. Looks lovely in the sunshine. It does, doesn't it? That's why I'm kind of sticking with the external view for the minute as well. It's a stunner. It is. It is. It's a stunner. Right, let me show you what we're doing tomorrow. In the morn. Requested to us by Southwest Av Geek. And then tomorrow night I will reveal to you who's on the quiz. Oh gosh, that's too. No, that doesn't look right to me. That looks a bit more right. Got 1 hour and 12 minutes on the flight to remaining before we get to Chicago. But let me show you what we are doing tomorrow in the morning. Not sure what at the time yet, but we'll do it at some point. Requested by Southwest Av Geek, we are doing Exeter to Zakynthos in Greece on the TUI 737-800, which will be nice. Not sure about the kickoff time for that one, but I'll confirm that at some point. That'll be tomorrow. Exeter to Zakynthos. Is that an actual route? I feel like I should know that. Yeah, it is. It's an actual route, so it's all good. Yes, it should be good. It should be good. Is this the Innie Builds Antonov 124? There is no such thing as an Innie Builds Antonov 124. Gemma's been on that plane with the reg. What, this one? Foxtrot Delta Zulu Tango. You've been on that one? That'll be a no then. Yeah, it's a no. It's a no. Innie Builds, in fact, no, was it Microsoft or Innie Builds that did the Antonov 225? But this is not the Innie Builds. There's no such thing as the Innie Builds. Yes, it's a summer route. Obviously, not many UK airlines are flying to Greece at the minute. Did you get the Unibuilds A300 update? I didn't see. Didn't see. Did indeed. Yes. I always have a look, and I always have a look to see if it's been updated. Now I've flown it. I'm not entirely sure if the update has worked with the lower textures, so I'm trying to get an understanding for it. I tried to fly it last night, just off stream. After we finished the stream last night, and I did a bit of a test run into LAX with it. I mean, it was fine, so I think it might have worked, but I've got a feeling that the low textures, because it's been updated recently, the low textures need to go back into it as well, but it should be fine, should be alright. We'll look at doing the A310 as well. Haven't done the A310 for a while, but yeah, obviously I want to do some A300, but I'm just fearful of the performance. That's all. It is not games night tomorrow. No. Jim. So the servers did go down. The servers did go down. They were down for about 15 minutes, if that, because I put an update in the chat saying the servers have gone down. And then as I reloaded reloaded the sim back into, reloaded myself back into the sim, the servers were up and running. So that's why we started just about 15 minutes behind than what we actually wanted to do. But yeah, so the servers did go down, but for some reason, yeah, yeah, I thought he would be flying now too, but there you go. Mind you, make the most of it, because yeah. ATR's got an update too. Fair enough. I've got to see if I can get the ATR to work still. It's lovely. It's lovely to look at, this plane, I must admit. It's very, very nice to look at. Got an hour to go until we get to Chicago. I feel like the horizon is not... Oh, yeah, Jim, I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah. Lisa's, I've just seen a photo on Flickr of a Kenya Airways cargo 737. It does look good. I like the titles. The titles look fantastic. Titles look amazing. Is it all round? I do like the Kenya livery. The Kenya livery is great, but the cargo version just looks amazing. Just looks fantastic. Quick game of Gartic phone. Not this evening. No, we're about now. What are we now? Hour? Yeah, an hour away. So I'm gonna save the games because I don't want to run them into the ground, basically. So I am going to save the games. Definitely very smart. I'm flying it to see what the update is all about from Southampton to Paris Orly tomorrow. So basically, I mean, okay, I have so much to say on this, but I don't think I should. Not in the spiky mood I'm in. So I won't. So much to say about that statement. Brandon says my flight records with the regs are on my PC, but I've also been on Tango Uniform Kilo Foxtrot, the Chewy White 737. Very good. Yeah, I'm in a bit. I'm in a. So if you're joining, I'm in a bit of a spiky mood this evening. So I'm trying to play nicely. Beer helps. Beer does help. Doesn't totally help. But it does help. What are you drinking? I am on cider. I'm on Scrumpy this evening. I'm on Scrumpy. I'm on the sort of the stronger stuff. Okay, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say it. So going back to what was it? I'm flying it to see what the update is all about from Southampton to Paris Orly tomorrow. So what that means is you actually have to fly it in order to realise what the update is, because the moment you take off and you put AI pilot on, you're not going to see anything to do with the differences. Because then it's just like, what's the point? That's like me jumping into this. It's like me jumping into the Antonov, going, oh, okay, right, let's have a nosy and see what it's like to fly, but then use AI pilot to fucking do it. It makes no sense. If you're gonna try and work out what the updates are and how it works after that, you're gonna have to fly it yourself. And if you ain't gonna fly it yourself, don't bother. Don't bother. Because that's the whole point. That's realistically the whole point of flying it and working out what the updates are. So if I say, oh, there's an update on the 737, I'm not going to put AI pilot on and then go, oh, well, there's your update, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, they're the updates. Because you're not going to know because you ain't flying it. Simple as. So unless you plan on flying it, I wouldn't bother. Personally wouldn't bother. Gemma's a big fan of Scrumpy. Carl says Scrumpy is awesome. It really is. Scrumpy's wonderful. I've not had Scrumpy for ages. I figured I'd treat myself this evening, and I did. And it's just lovely. Before the chaos of tomorrow kicks in, because I'm honest to God, I'm not looking forward to it, but I do it for the content. Do it for the content. Wayne's returned. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow at all. Because I was working it out today. And I was looking at it in terms of how long the stream could be and how long the flight is and how many times we're going to be touching down, and I'm already shitting bricks about it. I'm not going to lie. It's going to get quite messy tomorrow. So I'm not looking forward to that at all. At all. I'm not looking forward to it. Need a co-host. Well, not just a co-host, but because we're going to be on, we're going to be doing it on multiplayer as well. Carl says take a shot every return flight. I'll do every landing, but I'm going to space them out, I think. Or when I start to feel like I need to space them out, then I will. I've not really spent an evening drinking pure shots, like, from start to finish. Normally I'm on like a cider and then it's like Bosch with a shot, just to kind of, you know, like cleanse the palate. I'm also... Do you know how difficult it is not to comment on shit? It's so difficult not to comment on shit right now. I want to, but I'm not going to. Doubles, if the landing is over 250 feet per minute, oh for fuck's sake, then the night is going to be over very quickly. The night is going to be over very quickly. Who's flying with you? I believe Gemma. Gemma might tag along. I'm not doing doubles. No, I'm not. Absolutely not. Not doing doubles. No way. I'd like to be because the thing is, if I'm using the Islander tomorrow, which I am, then I need to pace myself. You know the runway has gravel. Yes, I do. Soft is not a thing. It needs to be under 200, and that's all. That's all that matters. It's going to be under 200. Gemma will be joining us as well. If you haven't got the flight sim, or you want to fly the flight sim with us tomorrow, it is completely free on the Game Pass. You haven't got to use anything fancy. Just come along and just have a bit of fun. I'd probably start downloading it now though. But it is free on the Game Pass if you want to join. Completely free. I'm sure it's free on the Game Pass anyway. Brandon says it's free on the cloud gaming too on the Xbox if you've got a good network connection. So there you go. You can play it without actually fully downloading it. You can download, or you can actually play the flight sim on the Xbox without actually downloading it. Come and fly along with us, doing Westray to Papa Westray, the world's shortest flight of 53 seconds, and taking shots in between. Oh goodness me. Takes seconds to boot up as well, says Brandon. Yes, I mean, if you've got an Xbox or a PC and you've got the Xbox app, that's the way to do it. Jim says I've got no idea what to use. I'll have to have a bit of practice tomorrow when I'm sober. Gemma, that caravan that you use is probably a good shout. Caravan's probably a good shout to use for that one. I'm not entirely sure what I'll use yet either. Oh no, I've already worked out what I'm using. What am I on about? Idiot. Carl doesn't have the Xbox. If you've got a PC or laptop, you can download the Xbox app and just make an account, I think. Mind you, you need to do like 10 quid for the ultimate side of things. Probably not best unless you want to. Lee says Twin Otter. I used to have the Twin Otter, but it keeps coming up with like pink textures. So I'm gonna have a look and see what the issue is, and then try and fix it. Because I'd like to use the Twin Otter. I think have we not used it yet? I don't think we've used it yet. Brandon says $1.99 for the first 3 months. Well, there you go. If you want to spare £2, get yourself the Game Pass or whatever, Xbox Live, whatever you want to call it. Come and join in tomorrow on Cloud Gaming. You haven't got to download it, so you can go straight into it and come along and fly with us as well on stream. And if you're good enough, you might make the end of the year video highlights. But we'll see. Up to you. Entirely up to you. If you're around tomorrow and you want to come and join us, why not? Also, Dom, I just want to quickly mention, I don't know if you're... if you're still here. I imagine you are. I have seen the fact that you've got that you've sent me messages. I will have a look at those in a minute. I think you still need to connect a controller of some sort to your phone. Not necessarily to your phone. If you've got like a controller or something. Controller. Fucking idiot. If you've got Xbox or whatever, or you go onto a PC, then you would obviously need a controller at some point. But you can use things like, as long as you're like, if you've got a PlayStation controller that's wired or something like that, it will still work. A controller of some sort will still work. Only if you want to join in. Otherwise, the other ways you can join in is every time that you see us land, take a shot with us. That's the only other option you've got. that's quite literally the only other option you've got. I'm trying really hard not to. It's so difficult. It is so difficult. It's so tricky. It's so tricky not to say anything. Watches everyone's chat slowly truns to sheets tomorrow night, says Jim. Does the bounce count as tip? No, we're not. No, because that's terrible. It will literally be to and from, and we'll space them out if we need to. So is each person waiting for the previous player to land before the shot is taken? No. So what will happen is that when I land, I'll get one ready. Oh, actually, no, maybe we could do that. But then Gemma won't be on camera. So I guess we take her word for it. I guess I don't know. Yeah, Gemma's defo gonna lie. She won't. But like I said, if you wanna play along tomorrow by taking shots when we do the landing side of things, then go ahead. Not that we're encouraging alcoholism, because we're not. It's just a bit of fun that we said we were going to do at Christmas time and didn't do. Other than that, we are looking at some more flights once again next week. We're looking to bring the MD-82 back into play because I think we all enjoyed that last time. I think we enjoyed the MD-82. Drink. Drink. Get it down, you Zulu warrior. Get it down, you Zulu chief. Carl says, or you do a return flight. Gemma does a return flight. Whoever gets the worst landing takes a shot. That's not. I don't think that's very fair. I don't think that's very fair. Because I'd win every time. Shots fired. You drinking that expensive powder drink at the moment? To be honest, I'm not. I do need to get some, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to do it. So I'm waiting until I get paid to get some more sneak. Yeah, so I'm not on it yet, but I will be back on it at some point. It's very good. It's very good. Gets me through the day, and it gives me that little boost that I need as well. It does work. It does work. It's what's it, full of like electrolytes and things like that. So yeah, once I get paid, then I should be ordering some to come to me. I'm assuming this is what you meant because you saw the bottle. I'm assuming you meant sneak. I've got two bottles of this, like 2 bottles for it. One is one's a light green cap, and the other one's a black. Obviously, this one here, black one. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, to be honest, the last time I had it was. Last time I had it was probably about 3 weeks ago, because I still had like a scoopful in a tub that I had of mango flavour. So now I've got none. So I need more. I don't need more. I enjoy it because it gives me that extra boost that I need. And there are some fantastic flavours in there as well. I think strawberry watermelon is my absolute favourite flavour. As well as the is it blueberry or is it bubblegum? I'll say blueberry, but I'm pretty sure it's bubblegum, and in fact it probably is bubblegum. Bubblegum flavoured Millions. Do you remember the sweets? Like the Millions? They do like flavours of them as well. Oh, it's very good. It's very good. It's very, very good. And what's the other one? Raspberry lemonade as well. Oh, lovely. Very nice. Wayne says I'll have a look on the Xbox in the morning, and also be handing out AA passes on board. Don't worry. Oh, they certainly will. Oh, there's Alcoholics Anonymous, 100%. It'll be good though. It's a Saturday night. Saturday night. Let's enjoy ourselves. But we've got to do Exeter to Zakynthos first, thanks to Southwest Avgeek and his suggestion. He's still on about his crack. It's not crack. It's not crack at all. It's very good stuff. Sneak. It's very good stuff. I realised that as I was just... Yeah, it's sneak. And it's very good stuff. But there's not sneak in there at the moment. It is cider. So I'm using it as my universal drinking bottle. Sarah says, what time is that? If you're on about the Exeter to Zakynthos flight, I have no idea. I think I may have to go to the post office in the morning. So we'll probably look at about 11, half 11. How long is the flight? EGTE. No, EGTE to LGZA NA 737 325. If I was to generate that, what would it come up with? This is where I completely love SimBrief. SimBrief is a wonderful thing to use. 3 hours. So we're looking at 3 hours. So if we started 11, we'll be in the air by half 11. We may use the VATSIM network. Not sure. So we'll be done by 2, half past 2, 3 o'clock at latest. There's plenty of time. Let's say 11 o'clock. Let's aim for 11. Let's aim for 11 o'clock. Jim, can I have a free pass, please? Jim, I need a free pass. Jim, I need a free pass. I've just seen something. I need it. I need a free pass. I need a free pass. Sarah says, cool, I'll be out until 12ish, so won't miss much. That's fine. No free pass. No, don't do it. No, I need a free pass. Okay, fine. Fine. Oh! Rage quit counter did go up, yes. But I'm not allowed to talk about it. I can't do it. Dom's told me not to say anything. No free pass. No free pass. It's not even about the rage counter. I am so triggered. I'm so triggered. It's not even about the free pass. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I did just see something that's really triggered the fuck out of me, but I can't say anything. So we'll kick off at 11 o'clock tomorrow for the Exeter flight, which will be good. Because we've got the scenery for Exeter, which is pretty decent. Beer, drink, fine. I've now got to go get them more. Yeah, so 11 o'clock. We got scenery for Exeter, which is pretty decent. Yeah, 3 hours over to Zakynthos, which should be pretty decent as well. Yeah, just pop Dom on a nap. I can't. I want to, but I'm not going to. I'm not doing it. Okay. I've got to get out of my system. Yes, Jim. I'm saying nothing. It's fine. We're all good. It's fine. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. It's out my system. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Right, how long have we got left on the flight here? 38 minutes. I've got time. Right, I'm going to go grab another drink. I'll be back in a moment. It's a wonderful evening, everybody. Back in a minute. Oh. I'd like to also just quickly point out as well, as I walked down the stairs, I saw a shooting star. But it was like the explosion of a star, and then the shooting star part, which I thought was pretty cool. Saw a flash out of outside, and then saw like a stream of light. And I was like, "Oh, nice, pretty decent." Right. Oh, we're doing the debate thing again. I think we are. It wasn't. No, it wasn't a Russian satellite. No, it wasn't. It was a shooting star. The star exploded, and then it shot across the sky. Brandon says teabag, sugar, milk. Oh, not this fucking topic again. Look, I told you the best way of doing it is teabag, water, milk, dip, What was it? No, sorry, my fault. Tea bag, water. Let it stew for 90 seconds. Milk, dip. Bag out, sugar in, stir it. Job done. Easy. Sarah says the best way is throw it away and drink coffee. Look, yeah, not being funny, but your theory is full of shit. Frank White is in clearly a Friday feeling. He says, "How the f you guys doing? Or what's that?" I like that. Frank, good to see you. Hope you're well. Welcome along to the stream. Just coffee machine using pods. No, you're going to trigger the fuck out of me. Stop it. Haven't had a timeout in a while. I think she's encouraging it. I'm just putting that out there. I think she's encouraging it. See, that's how I want to be greeted. See how Frank's done it? That's how I want to be greeted in every chat. It's how the fuck you guys doing? Let's get that energy popped out there. Dip. It's not a chicken nugget. It's dunk. Squeak. Shut up. If you dip the tea bag, you don't dunk the tea bag. You dip it. You dip, and then you dip it, and then you dip it after you've let it brew for 90 seconds. How many more times do I have to tell you? Wayne said I had Costa this morning. Was heaven. What did you have? Was it coffee based? Because if it was, then I'm disappointed. I generally feel like Sarah's encouraging a timeout. Just saying. I had Costa as well. Yes, Frank, go for it. Every day is going to say, how the fuck you doing? Absolutely, go for it. Love the energy. Sarah says a latte, extra shot. Rubbish. Not a latte. Did you have chips with it? Was chips as a side order? Frank says, are you going to be on tomorrow? I am going to be on tomorrow, yes. I'm going to be on twice tomorrow. Even if that's the only thing you say, Frank, literally, just pop in and just go, how the f you doing? And just give everyone that little bit of an energy, boost. What's that? Yeah, now see Devon. Devon off the top turnbuckle. Oh, yes, Jim. Get the table. Love it. Love that. Gemma says, what's the thing with latte and chips? I feel I've missed something here. Okay, I'm not allowed to talk about it, but someone else can. Apparently it's one of Sarah's favourite delicacies is latte and chips. It does, yeah, it does sound very familiar. It does. Combine harvester. Excuse me, no. No one, shut it. Combine harvester. Yeah, Gemma gets it now. That's it. We don't need to say anything else. I love that Dom is like the police tonight. I like it. So, shut up! Don't say anything! And when you do say anything, it's just, ah! Be quiet. No, Frank, he's not mad at all. He's yeah, no, he's good. He's alright. Dom's alright. No, Dom's alright. Dom's fine. Dom's intentions are good, so it's fine. Yeah, he's good. He's all good. Best interest of the chat through tough love. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Dom's got good intentions. We're all good. We're all good. No. 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 I'm not buying that for 1 second. Absolutely not. No. I'm not doing it. In fact, well, I mean, no one else is going to do it. Brandon coming up with Brandon coming up with 4 months of the members lounge. He says, I don't want to. I'll rage quit myself. Gee, okay, fine. Teabag, sugar, milk, hot water, BPS 23 on TV. No, absolutely not. No. 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 That is not how you do it. Absolutely not. Not a chance. Frank says, I never got to see the cockpit of this big ass bird. Well, it's nothing. This is not the cockpit of the said bird. Because this is a 747 cockpit that's been made to look like the Antonov. So it's not the real one. But we're flying it just because it's something different. It's all good. Sarah says, still on this? Jesus. I'm surprised you didn't put by the Lord before that. Carl says, I want my money back. Sheesh, says Frank. We're a good bunch of people here, Frank. We're a little bit crazy. So if it's your vibe, then you're more than welcome to stay. We've got a good community here. Good community vibe. It's all good. Crazy, my goddamn middle name. Yeah, Frank. Stay with us. Stay with us. You're all good. But Brandon, thank you very much for the 4 months support. Frank will fit right in. He will indeed. He will indeed. You got that right. Yeah, Frank knows. Frank knows. Right, 179 nautical miles to go, which means the flight is coming to an end very shortly when we land at Chicago. They call this day release for this lot. We're a little bit crazy. Like on a Friday, we're a little bit nuts. Yeah. We're a good bunch here. We've all got like a really good amount like of healthy respect for each other. So it's like I think the best way. The best way to describe the channel is literally it's like taking the piss out of your best friend most of the time on this channel, and we love it. We're good on here. It's a unique community. You don't really see it on any other channels. You don't see it on any other channel. Good community, Jim. That's what I said. There we have, though. We've got a very good community. Got a very good community. It's like taking the piss out of your best friend. But everyone knows we're joking, so it's all good. Yeah, it's a unique community for sure. It's one that you don't see on many other channels. When did we start that caper? RESPECT. Well, I think it's a healthy respect if you're going to take the piss out of each other. I mean, feel free to correct me if no one's got respect for anyone. I'm just going off of going off of what I've seen, but apparently, according to some people, Rob, apparently not. Frank says all the other channels are straight up shit boring because all they do is sit and not talk. We try not to do that. We try to if we got like a long flight that we're doing on the flight sim, we will basically try and fill the time up with some games in between that people can get involved in, and just literally just chat about fucking God knows what. Like literally, I mean, it could literally be a case of what's better, tea or coffee or whatever. Random stuff, literally random stuff. So yeah, we'll be great. We're good here. We're good here. Wayne says respect. Do we pay extra for this? I didn't see it in the terms and conditions. Oh yeah, you gotta pay extra. Wow. Okay, Darren with the shots fired. Holy crap. What RESPECT, you part-timer. Thanks, mate. Thanks. Rob says, I'm Scottish. I just hate everyone, although I'm equal. A chip on both shoulders. Carl says, Rob, that'd be a sack of potatoes on each shoulder. Gemma says that last Gartic phone game the other day, though. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. So basically, we'll explain the channel to Frank. We every 2 weeks on a Saturday night we do a game night as well. So we do things like Gartic phone, which is like a drawing game. We do console games and stuff like that. We like to mix things up a little bit. We try to have as much fun on the channel as possible, basically. And I think other people will probably, maybe not tonight, because they'll probably sit there and go no. But other people will sit there and agree we get as much fun as we can out of this channel. If everyone decides to be serious, which I don't think they will. But that's why people are here. People are here to have fun, and people get the fun factor out of it. Shut up, Sarah. Shut up. Has he gone sentimental again? No, I'm explaining. Shut up. I'm explaining the channel. Shots fired. Frank says I got banned one time. I had to reset it. It told me to draw a stick. So I was so tired I drew a penis. You'd fit in very well on here. See, I don't know if Sarah's putting that face at what I've said, or whether she's just saying that because of something else that's been said in the chat, but I am going to say shut up anyway. Brandon's gone as well.
It's off to bed for you.
Right, let's start descending. Down to Chi-Town. Cool. Alright, sending happening. Sarah says can't remember now. You were saying some shite. When don't I? Jim says this is a place where we can be ourselves. We don't have to watch what the fuck we are saying within reason. You don't have to get told to go away for being a twat. You just get told fuck off. Frank's loving it. Fantastic. Love it. Love it. Roast the host are good nights. Yeah, thanks, Carl. Don't encourage that. Yeah, often or not, people will take the piss out of me, Frank, as well. So, feel free to join in. Feel free to join in with the hashtag roast the host. Small reminder, just very quickly, while we're descending. Exeter to Zakynthos tomorrow, probably from about 11 o'clock onwards. Should be a good flight, that one. Not sure whether to do normal traffic or VATSIM yet, but should be a good little flight. Brian says, I've got a banging picture of two ferries at Dover staring at each other. I'll send it over for the end of the stream if that's okay. Honestly, fuck's sake. Do you know what? I thought you were being serious then. Honestly, looks like they are in a relation ship. Please tell me you take song requests. If not, it's fine. We used to do that. And then YouTube decided it was going to come down really hard on the channel. Depends. Well, what song? We'll play one. What song are you thinking? Fuck's sake! Rob says, when is the flight to Turkey for your hair transplant consultation? Either that or fucking heating is broken again. The amount of times you wear that beanie. Hashtag roast the host. I don't need a hair transplant, thank you very much. Twat. Dom says Old Shep is good. Don't do Old Shep. Brandon says he's got enough time to do it after work one day, get a cheeky dinner and fly home before the stream. Fuck off! God damn. When did Brandon suddenly grow some bollocks? Do you know what I mean? Like, when he got in tow with us lot, he had no fucking choice. See, look, we're trying to set a good impression for Frank here. Frank's joined us this evening, and now you're setting a really bad impression. Good fucking impressions. What you hold hoping for fuck's sake. I know. I'm literally just. Yeah. I just remember what I was talking about. Sorry. Yeah. Come on then, Frank. What's the song? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear. Hold on. Hold on. Just wait. Hold on a minute. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Frank says somebody I used to. Oh. Do you mean? Okay, hang on. We might get muted for this, but it's absolutely fine. It's not an issue. You mean? Do you mean this one? He does mean this one. I might put it on a little bit lower just so we can talk over it. Just so we can talk over it, just on the off chance that we do end up getting muted for this section. It's either that or I stay quiet for this section and then it gets muted so nobody misses out on anything. You can talk. As long as you're alright with that. You know, you suggested it and stuff like that. It's a good song though. Oh, he's gone.
It's off to bed for you.
Can't say I'm sad to see him go. Can't say I'm sad to see him go. I suppose though, if we are getting muted for this, we can say whatever we like. I think, maybe. Carl says turn up. Alright, let me stay quiet then. I'll stay quiet. Good choice. Very good choice. We do need a song request night, but the problem is it's whether YouTube are going to allow me to do it. Shall we do a flight to Sabre? I feel like we need to do a flight to... Oh, no, mind you, we've mentioned about doing a flight to Sabre anyway. Frank White says, you ever heard of George Michael's Careless Whisper? It's a good song. Classic, that is. We need to do a flight to Sabre. To Sabre. We have mentioned it before. We are going to do it in the Dash 7. Dash 7 is very good at stopping. Wayne says, I've just been given best free pay software site for OMSI. So much on there, I'll forward message on Tom. Sure, go for it. In-flight aviation, loved the song. He says, I'm going to open another tab and listen to that, but I'm staying here. Yeah, no problem at all. Are you mentioning the thing? Not mentioning the thing at all. It's just that we've mentioned doing a flight to Sabre at some point, or Sabre at some point. So I'd like to do it. Better than stopping at an A39 than an A39. No, it's not. It's not. It's about 400 meters long, the runway. It is so small. It's super small, the runway. And I think a Dash 7 can do it. A Twin Otter can do it, so I think a Dash 7 can do it. Gemma says, I'll give that one a miss then. No, Gemma, honestly, like, so when you YMCA. Oh, Carl, no. I'll get done twice. Alright, fine. But the segments will get muted because I'll be quiet during them. Alright, here we go. YMCA. Gonna stay quiet as we do it. Everyone do it. Sarah says Paramore. I'd love to do Paramore.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy. Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there.
This is gonna look really weird when it's muted.
Find many ways to have a good time.
Go for it.
Stay at the YMCA. Fun to stay at the YMCA.
So get muted for this. Let's go. Let's go.
Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you wanna be? I said, young man, you can make real your dreams, but you got to know this one thing, no man does it.
Let's go.
I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there.
Do it, Brandon. Go for it.
YMCA, I'm sure they
might as well start editing it. Start editing now before this gets muted. Start clipping it. Start clipping it.
Young man, I was once in your shoes. I said I was down and out with the
Carl Crawford, you legend.
Cared if I were alive. I felt the whole world was so dry. That's when someone came up to me and said, young man, take a walk up the street. There's a place there called the YMCA. They can start you back on your way.
Let's go one more time.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Let's go.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, pick yourself off the
Go on, Emma.
and just go to
YMCA, you know it.
Right at the end, YMCA, you know it. I like it. We are so getting muted for that, and when someone watches it again, and they see that bit and it's muted, they're gonna have no idea what's going on. How much grumpy have you had? When it's very difficult when the YMCA's on. It's very difficult not to dance to it. You know, like when you hear a song that you just constantly tap your foot to. That is the YMCA, but you have to do the YMCA. Alright, I have no idea what we're expecting for the landing. But we are 33 nautical miles out, so we're on the long landing for this one. So let's see if we can get below the clouds here. Be ideal if we can. We'll get everything turned on. Which we have done. Start to get the flaps involved as well. That's it. That's what YMCA stands for, Jim. That's fantastic. Young Max crashes aircraft. I can't. I've been told not to. Okay, it's fine. I've been told not to. Right, so get your landing predictions in then, folks. Landing rating predictions, I should say. Get them in. Let's see what you think the landing rating will be tonight in the Antonov 124 as we get the landing replay ready. We've had quite a few buttery landings recently. If we exclude the Virgin 787, we've had quite a few buttery landings. Frank White says minus 356, Carl 257, Brandon 230, Wayne going for 165. Oh, boy! Gemma 240, Numbnuts 124. Or actually, his new nickname should be YMCA. Young Max crashes aircraft. 124. Jim 199. Lynn 235. Getting ready to land. I don't know how well it's going to hold for Chicago, but we'll see. Is that a sound effect yet? It will be. It will be a sound effect. Buah from Wayne. Wayne, he says. No, he will. It'll get it as a sound effect for sure. Have we got buah? I've sent you a recording if you need it. We'll find out if we do need it. What I'm expecting as well at the same time is we're going to, hopefully, if I press the tab button, we should have the landing rating here. It should pop up somewhere on the screen. When it does pop up, I will move it. $257. See what we can get. Let's go for 2 lots of flaps. We've got the speed brake out, so we'll bring the speed brake back up again. Or obviously keep it out, obviously slightly. Chicago will come into play shortly. We are on a long approach. We'll get the approach mode on as well, so that hopefully the aircraft captures the glide slope. But she looks good. She looks good on the approach. Oh, beautiful. Antonov 124 heading into Chicago. Very nice indeed. You're doing another. This is it. This is it. This is the flight for tonight. We're back tomorrow, so 11 o'clock. Well, it depends where you are. Let us know where you are in the world, and then I can judge what time we'll be on for. No, Dom, not you. Not you. Not you. New York City. It's 5. Oh, okay. So you. Oh, okay. You live in New York. So 11 o'clock in the morning would be 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning is next time we're on, and then next time we'll be on after that will be 7. For you, about quarter past 2 in the afternoon. No, Brandon, no. Carl, no. Not, no. 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 I usually wake up by 7, 8, 10-ish. So we should, yeah, so we should be live by, for you, we will be live at 7 o'clock. But we'll be on at 6, but by the time you wake up, we'll be on anyway. Hopefully that makes sense. There is our runway right there. We're going in on 27 center today. Can we just take the time as well to thank Frank White for subscribing, and also, who was the other guy? In-flight aviation as well. Can we take the time to thank those two, please, for subscribing to the channel tonight. We are now on 3,010 subs. Appreciate every single one of you. 27 center is what we're going in on right now. A little bit of snow here in Chicago. So Wayne was correct. But I'm by JFK. The fucking planes keep me up. Is that a bad thing or not? Because I wouldn't see that as a bad thing. We're going to go for a 2 on the auto brake today. For me, it's shit. It rocks my house. Literally, how close are you? Like, how close are you? But in the meantime, while Frank is messaging, please, please thank them all for coming on and joining us tonight. We've had good fun with the YMCA and what was it, Gautier as well. Right, let's get the landing replay going because we haven't got that going. Oh, yes, we have. Yes, we have. Let's get the speed back. It's a Boeing, so we might as well handle the speed ourselves. In fact, we should probably. Okay, we are handling the landing ourselves. So, gears coming down. get the flaps down, and here we go. Here we go. Our first landing in the Antonov 124. Just let that scenery load in, which is what it's doing. Nice bit of snow here, so Wayne was correct. Come on, Chicago. Come on, Chicago. Let's behave. Lee's off as well. Lee, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, either during the day or in the evening. Here we go. You can tell that wind is blowing us already as we try and land here on 27 Center. Beautiful scenery here in Chicago. The landing is recorded, don't worry, it's all good. We'll go long. Beautiful. We are down. Can you see it? Can you see the landing rate in there? Please tell me you can see that. Can you see that? Can you see the landing rating? That's what I'm after. I'm going long. We are going to stop. Yeah, goodness me. Did we need all that runway? Goodness me. We can see it. Good stuff. I'm going to see if I can move that into the middle. There we go. So we can see what it is there. So there we go. Our first proper landing in the Antonov 124, and yes, we did go a little bit long, but we did really well. Now, does that reflect? It does not reflect. So apparently, I've done some research on this as well. This is supposed to be the most accurate one of the lot. So this is supposed to be the most accurate out of the lot. Volanta says it's very good as well, but this is supposed to be more accurate. So this is what we're going with in future. So I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy. Beautiful landing. Beautiful. Let's close that down. Frank, that's another way for Rob to say the F word, just without actually saying the F word. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. What a machine. Right, so let's go for the strobes off, which are there. So strobes off. Rob being polite. In-flight aviation, thank you for joining us this evening. Hopefully we'll see you again for the next one. Let's we got the replay off. Replay is off. Let's go for then GSX. We want ramp, if anything. Parking. Too small. How is it too small? Let's go parking for.
Is too small for your
Yes,
aircraft.
please. Brandon's off as well. Yeah, some people don't give a flying fuck about politeness. John Brand as well is in the chat as well. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. He says very nice landing. Yes, minus 116, which was total butter. Butter this evening. Lynn's off as well. No problem at all. We'll be playing the replay shortly as well, so we'll close the stream with the replay. Did you just put the gear down? No, that is a glitch. That is a glitch with the thing, with the sim. So don't worry too much. Minus 116. Can't believe it. Minus one. I didn't expect that because we were so high up. So I was listening out for the GPWS callouts. Awesome. Really, really good fun. Well, hope you all enjoyed that. We're going to taxi to our ramp and then we'll play the replay and then we'll get ourselves out of here until tomorrow, where we do Exeter to Zakynthos in Greece tomorrow morning from about 11 o'clock UK time, and then in the evening from about 7:15 or maybe a little later than that, we'll see. It is the shots where we do Papa Westray to Westray to Papa Westray, the world's shortest flight of 53 seconds, and we take a shot of alcohol every time we land. It's going to be a messy one tomorrow night. If you are leaving us now, we'll see you for either one of those. Jim, no worries at all. Going to miss tomorrow morning stream. Not an issue at all. Never expecting anyone, including mods, never expecting anyone to be here for all of them. Car's waiting on you. He is. We're gonna taxi out now to our ramp where the car is going to take us. And a very snowy Chicago. I don't think we've actually been to Chicago, you know, on the flight sim. Gotta be careful not to get too close to the car. Gemma says may miss the morning, but definitely joining in tomorrow night. No problem at all. Very much looking forward to seeing how this replay turns out. Frank says, God, I love life. If that's because of us, Frank, you're more than welcome. Not that we're claiming credit for that, but you're more than welcome. We are super glad that you found us this evening. Hopefully we've given you an enjoyable, what would it be for you, 5 o'clock afternoon / early evening. That and the women. Good to know. Good to know. But hopefully we've given you a really enjoyable afternoon / early evening for yourself. And for those that have watched us this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's our first proper look at the Antonov 124, albeit not the real thing, which we know, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's been a nice little stream tonight. Thank you to those that have subbed to the channel. Y'all did cheer me up, cheer me right up. Oh, with honestly, like that makes us all very happy. It's what we're here for. It's what we're here for. We're here to have a lot of fun. And like I said, we're here to basically just take things a little less serious and have a lot of fun doing it. And if we cheered you up at least a little bit, then at least we're doing something correct. So what have we got there? We've got Evil Spirit taxiing out there. Looks like an A320 Neo. Just curious to see where our car is taking us to. Chicago is obviously not the smallest of airports. I like it. Frank coming out with us a lot more. He says, on my way of saying bye, I'ma say have a good fucking night, everyone. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Well, being safe being safe always happens, Jim. The rest of it, maybe not. Being good, I mean, being good never happens. There you go. Shout out to the mods who don't give two fucks. There you go. John Brown says, I think it's cool you went to JFK. Went JFK to Chicago in an Antonov. Basically, how I came up with a flight plan was I looked on one of the websites. I think it was planespotters.net. And I just went to have a look and see where the Antonov had been to, basically, and just make a route out of it. Because obviously some of these Antonovs haven't flown for a while, for obvious reasons. And so I wanted to make a route out of it, and JFK to Chicago was mentioned, and so I picked it as a thing, and people voted for it. And that's how we do the flights here. Every flight that we do on the live stream is always voted for by the people that are watching. Shout out to Dom as well. There you go. Shout out to Dom for being the police tonight. Not necessarily a mod, but a policeman. Shout out to you, keeping us all in check. Well, oh my fucking! Is that coming towards us or no? No, it's alright. Yeah, shout out to Dom. Hell yeah for Dom. What are you going to fly tomorrow? I'll show you. We're going to have to pause for a sec because we seem to have an aircraft just sitting on a taxiway. So tomorrow morning, by the time you wake up, Frank, you will hopefully join us in the morning, for your morning at least, for our route from Exeter in the UK to Zakynthos in Greece. And then tomorrow night we are doing the world's shortest flight with shots of alcohol in between to see how progressively worse our landings will be. Dom, enjoy your retirement. Why are we cutting the... what? What? So it's telling us to cut the engines. Why are we cutting the engines? What? We've lost the car, and it's telling us to cut the engines. This is not the parking spot, surely. That is not the parking spot. What? I refuse to believe that's the parking spot. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's leave it here. It's telling us to cut the engines, so let's leave it here. So we're gonna put the parking brake on. I'm so confused. Okay, we'll leave it here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right. We obviously want the replay. Oh, car's there. No, we don't need to leave it. Okay, hang on. Right, let's actually see where the car takes us. Does the car move? Okay, car is moving. Okay, okay. But it's still saying cut the engines. That is weird. Where's he taking us? Okay, we're going to have to go right through Delta, or NatWest. There's nothing coming in. So we'll go straight through NatWest. Everyone's in agreement to go past NatWest. Got another runway here, 28 center, which nothing's coming in on, which is fine. Yeah, looking forward to seeing the video, Dom, on the Saab 340. I'm slightly jealous, I'm not going to lie. No! Okay, it's fine. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, those that are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. If you have enjoyed the stream, please make sure you do hit the like button. It helps us out immensely. Gets more eyes on the channel, which has been doing recently as well, which is just awesome. Just really, really awesome. To have more eyes on the channel. 11 o'clock tomorrow for Exeter to Zakynthos. Tomorrow night. Take a flight radar screenshot for when we recreate the flight on here. Yes, I will indeed. Okay, so what time? So give me an estimate of what time you are due to be departing, so that I can have a look now and I can take a screenshot. Yeah. In fact, that's even better. That's actually even better. Okay, so as our Antonov pulls onto the gates, or into the ramp rather, it's not going to be straight, but it's fine. Let me just. In fact, we are pretty straight, so we'll go straight ahead. Beautiful. There we go. Let's put the parking brake on. Happy days. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Well, I'm going to put the replay on for you now. I'm going to end the flight on Volanta so that it doesn't ruin anything else. But I'm minus 116 tonight, which means for the last time before I make, or actually the penultimate time before I do make a new thing, here we go.
150, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Beautiful bit of butter this evening, minus 116, which is always good. Right, I'm going to take myself off screen now. Music goes back on. And I will stick the replay on. Here we go for the replay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. You have been watching me fly the Antonov 124 this evening into Chicago from JFK. Thank you so much for your support. Whether you've liked the stream, whether you've donated, thank you to Carl and everyone else. Do we get a gear point of view? I mean, you can have a gear point of view, but depends. We'll leave it at that for now. But thank you so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow for the Exeter to Zakynthos flight 11 o'clock. But for now, I wish you all a wonderful rest of your Saturday evening or Saturday afternoons. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you tomorrow for some more flights and fun here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. Have a wonderful rest of your day, folks. See you tomorrow. Take care. Good night, everyone.
50,